You can tell the days by their faces. The best day is Wednesday. That's the farthest they get from home from whatever's going on in the streets. Monday is angry. Tuesdays, they're caught between Monday and Wednesday, so it could go either way. Thursdays, they're feeling that weekend coming. Friday is bad again.
It's awful. The fact that you know it, the fact that it's like that.
Anyway, you should see it without me. They behave differently when I'm around.
They respect you.
No, it's not the number of days you've been suspended.
Anybody here this Sean Price?
Never heard of them.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's your name?
Herbert Brown.
Oh yeah, here you go, my man. Come on.
No. Yeah, see, Howard Brown, that's my brother. I was just in school on Friday, so back till October.
So, man.
Nah, he's right. School gets a certain amount of money from each kid that shows up one day in September, one day in October.
One day?
Nah,
That's what you're working for?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to school you, brother. All right. Which one of y'all still needs a September day?
Oh, fuck. One day?
How do we begin? Well, we begin by you respecting my time again, too. First of all, I heard you may be under the impression I was somehow involved with the late Mr. Bell in his play against you with Brother Musson. You use me like you use y'all. I feel the need to
Yes.
say it, Dan. It's about on it. By way of amends, proposition.
Because your proposition,
Joe.
Joe.
A card game on the west side. Trying to set me up, Joe. You know me to be stupid. I'm trying to make things right here with you. There ain't at least a few $100K in that room. I wish myself blind. Say again. Have you ever known me to be a stupid man?
What are the
No.
strings?
No strings. Whistle cut then. Quarter of the T. I scope this and don't look right. I'm gonna come back with it now, Joe.
For sure you would. Okay, you accepted.
Where did everybody go?
You? You're gonna work on that new team? At least you were promoted right on time.
I see you just made sergeant after driving the mayor around for less than 3 months.
Yep.
You must be a hell of a driver. That's what we do here now.
They're not working for you
We get on
anymore.
the street and we rip and run. Can you get me that, Sergeant?
The Western District was, sir.
But that unit was supposed to be about something else. Hello, gentlemen. Tommy, time to shine.
I understand you've already heard from Mayor Royce and from Councilman Gray, and I'd like to thank you for being able to join in this process. I don't expect to walk out of this room today with an endorsement from the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance. I don't. I think I can be a better mayor for Baltimore than the present one. I voted for Clarence Royce 8 years ago. I voted for him 4 years after that. But now I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed and I'm angry at the crime and the waste and the damage done to so many neighborhoods. Wherever I go, people want the same things. They need the same things. But they're just not getting them. And I want you to remember that I came here today to say these things. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Councilman. Thank you for coming.
I think that he made a good impression by just being honest.
What do you want? Another methane probe? Some other CSI bullshit that don't exist.
You're the primary on the Braddock case. The dead witness. Norris is back in rotation.
What?
Yes, you heard it right.
You caught your first murder. Kudos.
It's okay, Kima. I trust you.
Well, she got suspended for tagging walls, yo. Y'all ain't heard? How you know we ain't just...
Ah, Randy,
Because down there came and pulled him out of the classroom. Bam. Y'all see y'all later, man. Yo, you going past the gym? All right, man. Peace, peace.
If you're still keeping an eye on Mickael, I'm gonna get so mad.
Y'all learned something today? Y'all learned something today?
Yes.
Yeah. That's your favorite, right? Start with it.
I like mayonnaise.
Yeah, you good at it too.
You're taking care of your brother like your parents, I'm not sure of. So worried for him.
Make more surgery. The muscles in the face don't move right.
How's the class scene?
Like it didn't really happen. What about Letitia? What happens to her?
Nothing worse than she's already seen. She'll probably go to a juvenile facility, which is only a little worse than our group home. Monday to Friday, angry. Last year she was suspended twice and...
Monday to Friday, angry.
Jaquan wasn't positive though.
Excuse me?
She didn't have HIV, in case you were worrying.
He did not even think of it, and Melina.
Listen now, I got tickets to the fights tonight. Fights with Army. Now, I wanted to take Justin and Spider, and Spider ain't been hanging out. And Mike, you wanna see the fights?
Yes!
You going? Yeah, I'm in. Yeah?
Right, come on, check.
Like you don't want it at all, like, okay, I will go. Oh! Another dead body.
Fuck is that?
Sherrod. What? Sherrod doing it this way. Shit. Nobody knows.
Guy from the beginning?
Remember when I was a kid?
Just because he talked like that to Marlo? How many dead bodies are we gonna find right there?
Everything changes, you know. 1 minute the ice cream truck be the only thing you want to hear. Next thing, the top's calling out the hammer on be the only thing you can hear. What's that? Workbook I need to use with this?
A dictionary and a book?
So you read from the small one and answer questions in the big one? Yeah. Hey, look that. Yeah, I see that.
Are you gonna try, Bubbs? Nothing bad is gonna happen to Mickael's family while he is having fun at that place. Everything is gonna be alright. Really? I thought about it, just so you know. Nah.
Yo, I bet this woman is fine, man. Yeah, I bet she is too.
Mickael, don't worry, he's listening. That one is gonna get killed also.
Yo, big man, back up.
You're there, Omar? I thought that you accepted and all like...
Files be the full house. Hey, yo, banker, cash me out, yo. Boy, you want to hit on that body, you best hop too. That's my money.
He's gonna want his revenge on Omar now.
Man, money ain't got no home. I tell you something else. I like that ring too.
Omar!
Got me confused when a man repeats himself.
Oh. Oh no! I mean, yes, it's gonna be so great. The two of you against each other, it's gonna be so great. But no!
Because I can find your peoples a whole lot easier than they can find me. Well, in hell. No doubt.
I love you, Omar.
That's the real deal.
And I understand also why he did it, but no! And yes! I see the potential, you know, for the story, for this show, to have these two against each other, but...
Alright, now, you live over. Hey, what you doing? I'm gonna take you home.
Hey? Hey? Mickael, I don't get it. You don't want for Dennis to know where you live? I'm not sure I get it, you know. Like, maybe it's a way to protect his family. He's making sure that Dennis doesn't know where he lives. But everyone else knows, you know, like Marlo's boys, you know, like team knows where I live. I don't know. I see also during this episode and with these sounds, I'm conflicted about the situation between Marlo and Omar. Like when Proposition Joe was making these offers, you know, to the both of them, I was like, are they gonna truly accept? Like these two, they have such an ego and really they want only to do their own stuff and to be independent, to be a part of a team. It's not really interesting for them. They don't want to be a we thing. They are totally okay and fine to be an I thing. And it's working well for them. So like really, they don't need to be a we. Being an I, it's enough for them and that's what they want. So when he was making these offers, each time, you know, for both of them, I was surprised that both of them accepted it. But at the same time, I was like, okay, so fine, they accepted it. Like, you know, I didn't have doubts about the fact that maybe they were fakely accepting it. So right there for Omar to attack during this moment, that poker game, I was truly surprised by it. And you know, I can see the potential that it's gonna bring to the story. I can see the potential, you know, to have a fight between Omar and Marlo. Omar proved, you know, that yes, it's really hard to find, like it was the case for all of the Barcksdale team, and that he can be great, you know, and good enough on his own, and he can really make a lot of trouble. And also during one of the openings of the previous episodes, we had him saying that he wants something more, you know, like what he's doing right now, it's not enough anymore, like he wants to be really a big fish. So it makes sense, you know, for Omar, in fact, to not accept Proposition Joe's offer and to go after Marlo because he knows that right now Marlo is a big fish. So truly, I can see the potential for the story, for the show, for this season. I can see the potential of a war between these two because of all of the Omar situation and all of Omar's character, but also because of all of the Marlo situation and Marlo's character. Because I respect Marlo and how he's functioning is really old school in a way, and I'm also really worried and a little, not terrified, but scared by the fact that all of his team, his organization is functioning so well. They are killing people really just like that without even thinking about it, and they manage to hide the bodies for now. Like, it's really frightening because they can attack anyone at any time. Like right there, the fact that they are keeping eyes on Mickael, they are asking questions about Mickael, it bothered me so much, and I'm so worried for him, for that kid, because I know that they're not gonna give up and we can see what they can do, so it's awful. But I think that they don't want to kill Mickael, they want to hire him because I think that they saw the potential of that kid who is natural leader, who has strong opinions, also with that strong, you know, also with his mind, you know, he's not easily influenceable and all. So I think that it's more that. But see, I'm a little scared of Marlo, of what he can do. So really, the potential of a fight, of a war between Marlo and Omar, I can see it. But I don't want it, because all of the Marlo situation is already an important narrative arc with these bodies that no one can find. Like, we can see that in Homicide, they are really still trying to understand where all of these bodies are, and they are still working on the case of that witness, what happened, and also that boy, you know, where he went. So clearly, it's a big thing. And also Marlo, with the situation with body, all of that, it's already a big narrative arc. So it could have been enough for him, you know. Oh, I appreciate these two characters, you know, for what they are doing, for what they are bringing to the story. And I love Omar so much, but now I'm really scared by Marlo's organization, like the Barcksdale team against Omar. I think that I was never truly afraid for Omar to get killed by the Barcksdale team. Right there, I'm really more afraid for Marlo's team to have Omar. I think that he's more in danger than with Barcksdale and Stringer and all of them. No! I see the potential, but I don't want that to happen. Mickael, I'm so worried for you, kid. Like I said, I think that Marlo and his team, they want to hire him. They don't want to hurt him or to kill him. They saw his potential. And I'm saying it since a long time, you know, almost since the beginning of this season, that this kid, we want to believe that he's gonna go on the good path because he didn't accept that money from Marlo, because he's training with Dennis. And okay, for now, he's not really listening to Dennis, but still, you know, it's working a little, like, it's working a little on him, so we can have good hope for that one. But in fact, I think that at the end, he's the one who is gonna go really fully with the drug business. I don't care with who truly, but he's gonna go into it a lot because of that potential of being a natural leader and all, I think, and having a real brain. At school, they didn't change, you know. I'm thinking about Please, about his lack of authority into his classroom. I'm thinking about Randy also and what he's doing. They caught him. He was forced to be a snitch. Is it gonna have consequences? We'll see. We didn't have a lot about Duquan during this episode. I'm still really worried about that kid. We learned a lot more about that girl who lost her nerves and the fact that she was in the system since a long time. All of that thing about on Monday they're angry, on Tuesday it's a little better, the real good day it's Wednesday, maybe they can smile on Wednesday, and then Thursday they're worried again, Friday they're angry again. And that girl, she was angry from Monday to Friday. All of that, you know, it's breaking my heart that it's so true that it's a role, you know, for all of these kids. So yes, we learned more about that girl and the fact that she was into the system and the fact that it's not such a surprise what she did, and she's gonna go into a juvenile prison, sort of, and it's okay. And that question about HIV, like, I didn't even think about it, and I think that it was the same for Please. Like, he didn't think about it at all. Bunny, you know, walked into this school and maybe tried to see if it could be interesting or not to be there, and I think that he saw that it could be. We had Bubbs who took that kid to school, and that's so great. I love so much the fact that he's pushing that kid to go to school. That principal is really making a good job. With the kids, with everything that she's doing, I really appreciate her and what she's doing. That role, you know, Dennis' other job about catching kids in the streets, and it's only about going to school one day each month, and that's enough, and it's just about, you know, having money from the government. I'm not blaming her that much, you know, for that, because she doesn't have the resources to do more than that, and she needs that money to do at least what she's doing right now, so I'm not really blaming her for that. I just find that so sad. We had a little about the campaign, you know, Tommy's campaign. The fact that he wanted to talk with these guys knowing that he could never convince them at all. But I think that they listened to him, and we are still seeing, you know, I can't remember his name each time, you know, wheelchair guy was doubts about the situation, and we know that he has a real big influence in the city, so really, I'm waiting for the moment when that guy is gonna switch, because I think that that moment is gonna be the moment of the campaign, in fact. when he's gonna fully switch for Tommy. And I think that it's gonna happen at some point. Schema, first days at homicide. At first that was funny, you know, these little jokes, and at the end I'm really like, come on, let her be. She needs to learn, you know, she needs time to learn because it's a new division for her, a new job in fact, a new way to do things, and she can be really good at it. So let her do her job, help her. And right there I didn't have the impression that they were truly helping her. I know that all of these jokes, they were fun and it's not that important, you know, that bad in fact. But she needs support also, that girl, she needs people to believe into her. That's her way of functioning. And right there she's gonna have to work on a big case, and Bunk, he saw that. So I hope that he's gonna help her with that. Sidna is waiting to join them in homicide, and I hope that it's gonna come. Erk joined that major crimes unity where no one is really working anymore, and clearly not on major crimes, like they are doing the random job of the random police unit. Like, I don't see the point. But at least he was already promoted, so normally when this info about Royce is gonna be out, normally Erk is not gonna be targeted, you know, he's not gonna be moved from it. I really hope so. Okay, that was a cool episode, which is confirming me that I'm fully involved into this season, into all of these kids' stories and how they can evolve. I'm truly connecting with that emotionally. I'm really interested by a lot of things into this season, way more than during the season 3, which was really slow during more than half of it. So yes, this season has a real potential to please me a lot. More than that season 2? We'll see. But a lot for sure. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Crazy.